Fafnir's storeroom yet?
Feels like it wasn't that long ago we were hunting deer. Now we fought dark elves, and trolls, and ogres, and a dragon. I feel like we could be anything now.
We win because we are determined, disciplined, not because we feel ourselves superior.
Sure, I know. It's just, it feels good to be strong, you know?
Yes, I know.
Want me to shatter it? Oh, I'm gonna like this. Strange though, that one didn't completely blow up. That crystal, I shot it once. It's glowing again.
Here, boy. Another one.
This one's called Emir. Mother tried to tell me this one, but I think I was too young. Are giants coming out of his armpits? I think that might be Odin stabbing him. Oh, that's not. Now it's stuck on the other side. I will never get tired of shattering things like this.
Oh, you vicious, vicious man. Why could you say such a thing about poor little Mimir? It's alright. The head will be our best friend. Oh, bloody hell, he went all the way down there.
It's getting colder. We're near the top. Not long now, Mom. Look! The summit! We're so close now.
Your quiver.
Strap broke when we fought the dragon. It's alright. I can hold it.
Stop. Broken quiver will slow your draw. Pain we endure. Faulty weaponry we do not. This will do for now. Good?
Good.
Go. Steady, boy. Mind your footing. Ready yourself!
What the hell's going on? Oh god. I'm not getting message notifications. YouTube is being a bastard.
There must be some way.
Oh, what's not to love about Mimir anyway? He's awesome. Even if he is a severed head.
That sounds like the same man who came to our house. You said you killed him.
Shh.
Of course, it's pretty accurate with mythology. He was a severed head in Norse mythology as well.
Or deigned to grace me with their presence.
The only difference is Odin was the one that carried him around.
Tripping over yourselves to impress Daddy.
The tattooed man. Tracks show he now travels with a child. Where would they go next?
Why would I know that?
You the smartest man alive, aren't you?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too.
You help me, I help you. Tell me where they are, and I'll talk to Odin.
Your father won't let me go, Baldur, and he won't let you kill me. You have nothing to offer me, so take your questions, take your threats, take these two worthless wankers, and piss off!
When
Yeah,
no one's looking,
piss off!
we'll be back for your other eye.
Don't you forget. We're everywhere.
We really are, aren't we?
Ah, the very topic of conversation. A tattooed man traveling with a child.
Back in a minute.
Boy, check their path. Make sure we're all alone.
But we just saw them leave.
Do as I say.
He doesn't know what you are.
And I would keep it that way. Who are you?
Me? I'm the greatest ambassador to the gods, the giants, and all the creatures of the Nine Realms. I know every corner of these lands, every language spoken, every war waged, every deal struck. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive. And I have the answer to your every question.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge. But Odin's had me imprisoned here for 109 winters. I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together. Promise. Just given time.
Nobody there, just like I said.
The boy's mother is dead. She wished her...
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
No!
That could not be what she meant.
Take a look. This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms. See that mountain? Looks like a giant's finger scraping the sky. That's the highest peak in all the realms. No here.
Can't we just take that bridge? We have a Bifrost.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True. But today, the winds of fate have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
We're going to Jotunheim, right?
It's your best and only move from a tactical standpoint. It's the one place the man who cannot be killed won't follow you.
What do we do?
Yes!
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
Odin made sure that no weapon, not even Thor's hammer, could free my body from these bonds. But fortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can reanimate my head using the old magic.
Old magic. There's a witch of the woods. She knows the old ways.
And she'll help, she might do, worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother. Odin himself sees to it personally, and believe me, there is no end to his creativity. Every single day. This isn't living.
Very well.
Oh, I can't watch this.
Brother, in case you can't resurrect me, there's something you need to know. Boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There is much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son, eh?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Fair enough.
Jotunheim! We're going to Jotunheim! We're going to find the long-lost realm of the giants. That's...
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say.
Let's sort out this wire. Hold on. There we go.
Do you remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes, the woods with the blood-red leaves, south of the lake. I know just where to go. Hope she made it back from Alpine and can bring Mimir back. He seemed nice. Before you cut off his head. Look at this place. This must be a branch of the World Tree.
Boy, stay on the path.
Right, I know. I can't believe it was Baldur that came to our house. The Aesir god. Baldur. And you fought him. And won!
Yes.
One of Odin's sons. Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay. You know, it's silly, but I secretly hope we find a giant somewhere in that mountain. I guess they really did leave Midgard, except for the serpent. He may be the last of his kind. Are you the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind?
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I. Where you came from. Mother, a father?
Now is not the time for that.
Yes, sir. Wow. Rock! Rock! Rock!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Beth. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and roger my axe good and plenty again. Hmm? Let's see the damage. Little canker-throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good. All better. Now what the fuck else you want, huh? Times he gets so wrapped up in his work, Sentry hasn't the sense to sip or sup. And if he does remember, good luck getting him to cook his own meat. Guess I got all the stomach in the family. Along with the smarts.
You miss him.
What, that spitfister? What do you know?
I just mean
Hey,
that...
do you mind? Trying to concentrate here, already on a break from my break.
Frozen flame. These things just seem to appear in my pocket.
Hope you got what you wanted. All right, we'll scoot then.
Boy, what is the path back to the witch?
First we need to find a boat.
Do you remember the way back to the witch from here?
That way. Behind the big statue of Thor.
Oops. I know how to navigate, dummy.
So, what other stories have you got?
One more. There was a tale of a frog. His pond had dried up, so the frog and his son left to find a new home. They found a well. The son saw the water and made to jump in, but the father stopped him. He saw the well was deep, and once inside, they would not be able to escape if the water dried up again. Wisely, they moved on.
That's it?
Yes.
That's really not a story. If the son jumped in, it would be a story.
Then he would be trapped and starve while the father watched helplessly.
See? That's a story. Hey, we can dock here. Huh?
The water dropped.
When the serpent rose. Right. I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft, and we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay. That was good, right?
Adequate. Atreus, to me!
The hell's all the enchanted dust?
I bet this'll lead out.
Yes.
Doesn't seem heavy.
That's interesting. Seem to have missed a moss somewhere. None too impressed about that.
Boy, over here.
After that, I bet we'll find something useful here. Let's go.
Again with the enchanted dust. The hell.
There he is. I hope he remembers us. How's it going, Charlie? Is your witch friend here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head, anyway. Charlie. Switching! I'm not ready! That takes care of that. Guess we're doing this. One more for the collection.
Seriously, where the hell was that mask that I missed? That's irritating.
Well, that solves that treasure map. Father, she is here. It is so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
These arrows are dangerous. They're wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore. Now, what's this about a head? Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Take him to the table. Pamela. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough.
It worked!
Let me see him. Mimir? You there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once, yes. But no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
But...
Now.
You're welcome.
Why did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your counsel, head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
So, Mimir, why did Freya spin your face?
No. Speak of Baldur. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
You broke my head.
Mimir, we're in the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
All right, wish me luck. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. You enemy me. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh no, that's not right. Makuna huntun kun. Ekono tunno vunora. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Efniun Fobuar. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're heading in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
Is that one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is. And it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment.
Now that, you thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Oh. Hmm.
So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
Nightmare, huh? What? Oh, man.
Boy.
Yes, sir. It's another one of those maps.
Which way to the chisel?
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people. A selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
Hello, boy. Sorry, YouTube has been a dick today. I cannot see any notification when people are posting comments. Keep looking. Kill it! Shit. Well, I've got your cousin beat, dude. Uh-oh.
Hey, it's a fragment of a language site. We should look for more
Finally,
like this.
the bloody Niflheim piece. Well,
I
for
can't
me,
believe Odin and Freya were ever married.
for me, it doesn't get
Love and
boring.
hate are more closely intertwined than you
If a
might
game
imagine.
is good enough, it won't
For
get
instance,
boring.
Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother was the
You
giantess
may go through periods of
Fjorgyn,
time where you won't
one of
play it for a
Odin's
while,
great
but it
loves.
won't get boring.
So Thor's half god and half giant? Weird.
Once Fjorgyn was gone, lonely ages passed for Odin. And as war with the Vanir raged, I could see what he really wanted beneath his bluster. And after no small amount of convincing, Freya agreed.
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is the road.
Completely understand. I'll finish later, lad.
Treasure map. All right.
Enemies ahead! We can use it against them!
That's it. Not big enough.
Well, no, if I never played the
There was
first one,
another
I'm
shipwreck
definitely
under
not
the
going to
water.
play the second one. I just told a big fat lie there. I did play it. What I mean is, I didn't finish it. I only played it for a couple of hours.
So what was it like when Odin and
I
Freya
just
got
didn't
married?
like it.
For a while there, he really turned on the charm. He seemed happy. He seemed interested in making her happy. He granted her so many wishes I could scarcely recall them all. The peace held, and I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed itself again in the end. Oh, he won Freya's trust, and she taught him some of her Vanir magic, another choice he would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counselors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Bothar. Frimund.
Are you okay?
No, son. My goods are underwater. My men are drowned, and yet their bodies continue to walk the beaches.
Hellwalkers. They plague these lands.
I was their captain. They died because of me. But these abominations sully their memories. I will find a way to free them from their tortured state. In this, I am determined. The thunderstorm scattered all
I
three of
wouldn't
my
be so
ships
sure
across
about
the
that,
lake.
dude. We can't say for sure that will definitely happen. Because if Horizon got robbed, then Last of Us 2 definitely could get robbed. And people say that Red Dead Redemption 2 should have got it, but it didn't. You know, that will put up a hell of a fight. Jeez.
Boy,
Yes,
Must
sir.
have been the alpha.
Hey, it's another treasure map.
Finder's fee. Where am I? Where? Yeah, just because the first one won it doesn't mean the second one will. It depends on what else comes out and how it performs. There are definitely no guarantees in life, that is a fact. And there's no guarantee that any game in particular will win God of Game of the Year.
Dangerous beast.
God of War.
We will take him down together.
Boy, what a sad story.
Yes. We should help him.
Really?
You are surprised.
Well, yeah. I didn't think you'd care about helping a spirit.
Fighting more Hellwalkers is good experience for you.
Ah. Okay. Obviously the marriage to Odin didn't last. But how did Frey end up a hermit in the woods?
And we'll pick this up later.
What creations of Atreus? What Pop Tarts, how you doing? I hear you, you little bugger. Well, that's one thing I definitely can't disagree with. As far as I'm concerned, the Sony exclusives are the best games there are.
Brother.
So did I. You hit my boy.
Adequate.
So I can hear that snake breathing. Travelers are a pain in the ass. Gotta be careful with those guys, especially the ones with shields.
Okay. Obviously the marriage to Odin didn't last. But how did Frey end up a hermit in the woods?
Oh, that was a singular piece of cruelty, even for Odin. As if the marriage wasn't punishment enough. Freya was better to him than he deserved. She stuck it out through all manner of indignity, all in the name of maintaining peace and safety for her people. But Odin's madness, his tyranny, his corruption of her magics, it became more than she could stomach, and at long last she broke it off. Odin's wrath was fierce, and his curses upon her were more than she dared to fear.
But her magic was so much stronger than his.
After so much time together, he knew her vulnerabilities and exploited them to craft curses she could never break.
Oh, like not being able to leave Midgard.
Worse still, he robbed her of her warrior spirit. Freya cannot fight, even to defend herself. No living thing may she harm by blade nor spell. In a world this belligerent, what choice does she have but isolation?
Poor Freya. I guess if I was her, I'd spit in your face too.
Aye, lad. So would I.
Yeah, this is the hardest difficulty. Just so you can see for yourself. Give me God of War. Cannot change it either. Stays on that.
Boy.
Sir! Another map! Great! Another piece of the language cipher. Good.
You know, in all honesty, the only Microsoft exclusive I like is Gears of War. I don't like any of their others. In fact, their ones are really quite crap, if I'm honest. That's one of the other reasons I switched back to Sony after a while, because I realised it's something I noticed back when I had a PlayStation 2, and that's when I was still a lot younger. I said to my friend, I said, the PlayStation's got much better games.
Wow.
He was like, yeah,
It's
definitely.
like there was an entire city under the water.
Aye, lad. A
When
forgotten
my
city.
friend Colin introduced me to
I forgot.
God of War 3 on his console for the first time. The first time I'd ever touched a PlayStation 3, and the game that he made me try was God of War 3, right from the beginning. Wow, that fight against Poseidon. Whoa!
Ymir,
that was
There was a song
insane.
about a
I'd
giant
never
lake.
seen anything like it.
Lots of bugs and
I was
visions.
absolutely blown away. And I was like, it's too bad I don't have one of these things.
She
And that's
was
back
a
when it was all
gifted
fresh.
sorceress who gathered every tome of arcane wisdom she could find in the realms.
And I do
all
not
in the
regret
hopes
buying a
of augmenting
PS4
her
at all.
powers of prophecy, that she might find her lost husband, Arvandil. But it was not her husband she would glimpse in her visions, for it was Groa, seeing longer and farther than
And the thing I like about Sony as well is they're dedicated to giving the fans a brilliant gaming experience. They're not into all this fucking bleeding everybody dry for money and everything through microtransaction bullshit and multiplayer crap. They're not into that crap. That's what I like about them.
Never seen one of those before. Straight out of hell.
That's the thing, dude. My interest in Microsoft games is so little that I don't even know what these games are you're talking about. That's how much I really don't give a shit about Microsoft anymore. I'm not even watching anything that involves their games. I don't care what it is. Why should I? I mean, I heard there was another Gears of War game. I'm like, well,
One more and we can translate
not
those
interested.
Niflheim runes.
I'll certainly take your word for it. I hear a dragon. Fafnir.
Ah, Fafnir. I always wondered what became of him.
Wait, Fafnir? Like, Fafnir storeroom Fafnir?
The very one.
But Sindri said he was a dwarf.
He was. And now he's a dragon. Like what? Keep an eye out for binding shrines and see the blood bath. Now, lads.
Oh crap. I'm paying attention to that.
How did your friend become a dragon, Ymir?
Oh, he's no friend of mine. This little scrote was a constant source of annoyance amongst Aesir and Vanir alike.
Then why free them?
Trust the recently liberated, brother. No one deserves to be held captive like this. Even a greedy little dwarf come dragon.
Yeah, little bastard. Fafnir was a little shit. I read about him. I read some of his notes as well. Oh, that was a lucky dodge. And what are you gonna do with that, huh? Eat it. Haha, that didn't hurt. What is this? You little shite, stop healing yourselves. Frickin' die. That's why I hate to say the magic, guys. You can regenerate their health.
Was question then. How did this dwarf become a dragon?
I don't know for certain, though I'd wager his penchant for stealing magical artifacts had something to do with it. Must have stolen a trinket from the wrong Vanir goddess.
Oh yeah, what was it that turned him into a dragon? I think I read about it. I was laughing. Something about a mirror, I think. I'll find it in here. Where's that portal? Okay, fine. No portal then.
Time to set him free. Think he'll remember you?
I don't know, lad. A lot's changed since we last crossed paths. I had legs.
I think this is it.
Look here.
Huh. Interesting. I may want to write that down.
Yeah, what's it? If you're reading this, go away. You don't belong here. This is my ravine, and don't touch any of my stuff on your on your way out. You're still here? I told you to leave. These are my treasures, and you can't have them. The best stuff is in my storeroom. Well, yeah, okay, that's a good thing to put down your notes. Anyways, but don't even think about going there. That place is well guarded. I made sure of that. Just leave me be. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. Certainly not any of Vivaldi's stupid sons warning me about the dangers of greed. I only need to look into my newly acquired Vanir mirror to see what it does to my skin. But I don't care. My treasure makes me feel safe. And it warms me from the inside like the breath of a dragon. Get lost, Fafnir. Yeah, no kidding. That's hilarious. The little bastard, he had it coming to him. Oh. Ah, here they are. Get the Revenant, get the Revenant. Stop healing yourself! Get him! Get him. Die! 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 Die!
Sir.
See, we're still setting you free, despite your reputation.
There you go, you wee little bugger.
Yeah, you wee little bugger. Get out of here. Dragon lummox.
Dragon hasn't done much for his personality.
The Flight of Fafnir. Faffy little shit. No. Judging by the direction it's heading in, you'll probably get your wish, pal. I can definitely see them having a confrontation of some sort, even if it is a minor one. At some point, Freya's gonna attack Kratos. And she'll probably want to hurt the kid as well. Because he did help bring Baldur down. Cycle never ends.
Right then, where were we? Ah yes, Roa the Knowledge Keeper sought out her husband in visions, but instead discovered Ragnarok.
Alright, let's go to
Odin
Vithagard.
got word of her ultimate prophecy. He maneuvered to obtain her knowledge and hoard it for himself. Groa knew Odin as a long-time patron of her services, and so she welcomed him into her library as a friend. What she did not know was that Odin himself was behind her husband's disappearance, having used his enchantments to conceal his death at Thor's hands from her sight. Smiling, jealous Odin took her by the throat, and with his very hands he stole her library and her life for his own.
I always knew Odin was bad. That's just...
Ruthless, barbaric, heartless? That's Odin. In fact, we would do well to sit here in silence for the next few moments and reflect on Odin's capacity for cruelty. And so...
Reflect longer.
Right, good idea. Ow! You lava bastard! Have it! Boy, do not jinx us by saying that. I'll probably die in the next bit. Last thing we need is frickin' Zeus floating around as well, dude. I can see Baldur coming back. Because he was resurrected in mythology as well.
Oh there! Got another favor to ask you two.
What do you want, dwarf?
I got another lead on my old pal on Vari. Meet me at the Lawnsoother mines. There's some fancy-dancy loot in it for you.
Another lead? But we already found it. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain at the mines. These ones is just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag-scrapped and slack-jaw? Let's do it. pulled the ring off on Vari's hand at the Velander mines. Feller was always tampering with souls and dark rituals and matters of the night, see? Just the sound of his hammer flattening metal were enough to stoke my fires all blissful. Shit, you better clear out before I get all frisky.
What's it about the damn dwarfs? They're always doing silly things. Messing around with souls, stealing stuff from everyone. That's a great idea, guys.
Maybe next time.
It's no wonder half of you end up being eaten by soul eaters or turned into dragons.
What happened to these people?
Follow the clues.
Okay. Well, scorch marks. They're all grouped together. So maybe they were hiding from some kind of fire breather. But they died anyways.
Watch your right!
Can you read it?
Veda Douther. It means hunting death. Great.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir. Curse the Dwarf King. Bane of mankind. Sounds like he wasn't a very good king. I wonder why they hated him so much.
They are dead now. Doesn't matter.
No.
The unbreakable chain. Ultra has escaped his binds yet again instead of flying off this time. He seeks revenge on his captors and is determined to turn Veithagard to ash. He seeks shelter in the outlying caves where he found sanctuary in the past. Our king assures us his next chain will be unbreakable. If anyone can build an unbreakable chain, it's Motsognir, architect of the great stronghold of Konansgard, leader of the glorious New Age, and Veithagard. All hail the Dwarf King, protector of man. These people seem a little friendlier for all the good it did them. Okay, that explains why the bodies were incinerated then.
I'm just curious.
Curiosity is dangerous, boy. Stay focused.
I wonder how the fuck they chained Fenrir up then, because he's supposed to have been breaking out of his chains as well.
How do you even begin to build statues this big?
Dwarves are resourceful creatures. Annoying, but resourceful.
I guess they must have been pretty important dwarves.
full of stories. When will you tell one that entertains?
I beg your pardon?
You just insulted you.
Yeah, I got that. So you want a corker, do you? Very well, my brothers.
Listen to this
I'll tell
story.
you the story of Hrungnir, the brawler. The
Hrungnir.
real story.
There was a huge battle, right? His shrine had him in the middle, fighting off Aesir.
A pretty story, but no. Hrungnir, you see, was born with neither head nor heart. So the giants had to complete him with stone. He was strong, to be sure, but also a perfect simpleton. Odin met him wandering in Midgard one day, found him so amusing, so harmless, so gullible, that he invites him back to his palace in Asgard. There he gives Hrungnir his fill of mead, and goads him into all manner of boasts and antics, all for the amusement of the court. I was there. I saw the Aesir laugh as Hrungnir leapt upon his shield and swore he'd kill us all and take our womenfolk back to Jotunheim. Then Thor shows up. And does he laugh? Oh, no. Thor takes one look at the drunken stone buffoon and brings down Mjolnir on his head so hard that he's got chunks of Hrungnir in his own skull to this day. Thor is so startled by the face full of rock, he doesn't notice Hrungnir's body topple right onto him with a sickening crunch. And again, the roars of laughter echo through the palace halls.
That's an awful story, Mimir. Nothing like the ones Mother told me.
Let that be a lesson, my son. Truth is seldom so pretty as myth and legend.
I think it's bad that you killed that giant, but I just imagine him getting crushed by a big lump of stone.
Focus up, boy.
I hear that little birdie up there. Ooh! Thank God I heard him approaching. Oh, destroyed midair.
Like when they're that easy.
Yeah, you say that now, boy. So if we didn't have all of this stuff, it wouldn't be easy, trust me. I bet there's nothing in that grave. I bet it's just enchanted dust or something.
His father's grave. Find anything good?
Perhaps.
Father, we're going to bring down that
Oh,
statue.
pack silver.
right?
Fair enough. I'll take that instead. 16,000. Let's bring down this bloody big statue of Thor, the buffoon, the Thunder Lummox, and the Fat Dobber.
There he goes. Or is he planning on doing this himself? He looks about ready to topple over.
I think I'd miss one. Ah, there we are.
He wasn't so tough.
Gods do not fall this easily, boy.
I know. I was just joking.
Nor are they a joking matter.
Sorry. Father, why did the gods cause so much trouble for us?
Because that is their nature.
But with all that power, you would think at least some of them would try to make life better for people.
And yet, the gods continue to spread misery. This is life, boy.
That sounds like a dragon.
That will be Ota. I've noticed that they break through my attacks. I think it has to do with what level they're on. Because the ones on hard mode are level 6 or 7. These ones are level 8, 9. So I think that's what it is that causes them to break through my attacks. It's the only thing that makes sense now. Because if they're level 1, they're going to be destroyed in like 2 hits. And that's that explains why they're so tough.
To me.
Because if you play this without any of this stuff, or a very weak Kratos, then they're going to start out at level 7 and go all the way to 9, and they're going to overpower you. That's what it comes down to.
Good find. Watch out for the dragon breath.
I am aware, boy.
Hey! Get out of there.
How was that?
Adequate.
Tell me stories.
This dragon is dangerous.
It sounds so cool.
Not sure where you get sad.
More of those. Good. Not very many graves there. This must have been a small settlement. Dragon trap. Mother had a story about three chained dragons in Midgard. The shrine must be related.
There were 3 rooms on the pedestal.
We've got to find the other 2 and free them.
It does not concern us.
I know, but it's what Mother would have wanted. And it just seems right.
Guard your emotions, boy. Your enemies will not hesitate to use them against you.
Yes, sir.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir. Wonder who wrote this.
While I threw dirt on the mangled citizens of Veithagard, Monsignor looks upon his newly caged beast with a gleeful fervour. A curse's name the Dwarf King set to capture the capture of trolls and dragons above the safety of his own followers. Same followers who served and revered him hunted these monsters and died forgotten. My attempt to free the beast failed, and Monsignor's punishment was swift. I am banned from the Conan's Guard, demoted to town gravedigger, a fitting end for a once proud hunter whose prey hastened to fall of Veithagard. Wow, this Dwarf King was a bastard.
Looks like the runes on the right side fell off. It must be around here somewhere.
What do they say, boy?
True. It means to believe, or to have faith in. So they still have faith in their king? Even after he got so many of them killed?
It is a command to have faith despite his failures. Another one here.
It's Scotty. Mother liked her. A great huntress.
That's right. Queen of the Hunt, they called her.
That's her father. And all the animals she hunted.
He taught her well.
In the last battle. Her father again. Both of them. In the snow.
And they're still there. It's quite a story.
hunted? They must have been impressive back when he ruled. I thought you said it'd be dangerous to destroy the other ones.
If it was your mother's wish.
Yeah.
You are too eager, boy. It may attack us, and we will be forced to kill it.
Oh, good point. I'll be ready.
We will see. Boy, over here.
Sir. The Dwarf King made his subjects hunt dragons and other monsters for him? Some king, huh?
We baited the beast with a stuck fawn. Her cries echoed on the morning breeze. It did not take long for Death's hammer to approach. The smell of burnt glass, the bleating of the flying fawn, the fear of imminent death. Many could not hold their breakfast. When it stepped into the clearing, our attack was swift. The vanguard died instantly, burned to ash. No time to react. The hunt continued as we led the enraged troll to the Lake of Nine. There we subdued it, but not before losing 30 more men. Ouch! Upon our return, King Motsugnir proclaimed a week of celebration. The festivities were sparsely attended, though not for the lack of pride in the victory. The population of Veithagard had just been reduced by a quarter. I fear this sad irony was lost on the dwarf. Wow, he really was a little shit.
Ready yourself, boy!
Father, you may want to see this. Looks like that lever over there will free him.
He will attack.
I know, but it feels wrong to keep something caged like this.
Your emotions again, boy.
You can't hear their thoughts. I can.
Ignore them, and ready yourself.
Okay.
Son of a... Naturally we'll get blocked in the corner with that. this damn troll every time.
What is the beast thinking now?
Well, nothing. But he was grateful to die in battle, instead of rotting in a cage.
Your skill is improving. You fought well, Atreus.
Thank you, Father.
Possible enchanted dust.
Ah, fresh air feels good.
Give him what for.
That's the last one. I guess now we find out if dragons can be grateful or not. Yes, sir. Please don't eat us. Please don't eat us.
Boy, prepare yourself.
Huh. You're welcome. So, what happened to all the people who lived here?
Follow the clues, boy.
Right. Follow the clues. Okay, so there was an evil dwarf king, and he made all these people hunt monsters. The people put them in cages, and then I don't know.
We are missing a clue.
Back inside the castle?
No. There is nothing more for us inside. But stay alert for chained dragons, boy. Perhaps you'll uncover more about this dwarf king.
What's got you all bum-fuzzled over there? Get going!
Weird. What can you tell me about that giant lady with the bow?
She was called Skadi. Queen of the Hunt. Her father was Thiotzi, who could take the shape of any wild creature, and taught Skadi how to hunt them all. Know what? Tell this one later.
Thiotzi could take the form of any wild creature. Sounds like somebody I know.
You there? Have you destroyed the statue?
The statue stands no longer, Spirit.
Then my bond to this realm is severed, and I am off to find the real God of Thunder. He will know retribution. My deepest gratitude.
Off he goes. Brave guy. Going to look for Thor on his own.
He is a fool.
What did the spirit leave us?
An offering to one of the gods.
Can we use it?
No, but perhaps the dwarves can.
So, if you remember, I'd started a doozy of a story earlier. It's about Skadi, Queen of the Hunt. From the ribs of pack beasts, she fashioned second feet, allowing her to glide upon the snow so no animal could evade her. A huntress beyond compare, even to any god. Odin himself wanted her for his bride, believing she would bear him strong sons. But she spurned his affections, and for that insult, Odin vowed revenge. It was put forth that the Aesir were plagued by an eagle who would steal the precious golden apples of Idun. Not even the finest archer among the gods could bring it down. Odin knew that Skadi could not resist the temptation to prove herself superior, and so she joined the hunt. Skadi tracked the eagle as it flew where she alone could glide, and loosed an arrow from her unerring bow. When she collected her quarry, she found no eagle at all, but her own father, poor Thiotzi, slain by his own daughter. She was overcome with grief and shame, for there is nothing nature so reviles as a child who kills their parent. Skadi succumbed to her fate as winter's blanket fell, holding her father as the mountain held her in an embrace to last eternity.
Well, that was sad.
Aye. There aren't many happy endings for the giants, I'm afraid.
You want a beach here?
looky who decided to show. Talk to this here ring.
What? I can't hear thoughts from rings, Brock. It's talking to me! It's Anvari!
Ha! Knew it.
He says he went to the Velander mines to observe his mistake, but then the Soul Eater attacked, so as he was being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put it in this ring. And then he...
What about all his stuff?
Huh?
Anvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatory tools. And one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
You're upsetting him.
Your point? You fellas take Anvari with you and go have a look-see. If you find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you. Hey now, don't go forgetting your entry stone.
Anvari isn't happy about us taking his stuff.
I do not care.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
I do not care either. Rats. Yeah, it is, because they'll kill me if they're harder.
Anvari says this dwarf is part of his crew. That he died because of his mistakes. He sounds sad.
The ring's grief is of little importance, boy.
Oh, he did not like that. He's warning us not to go down there.
Stop listening to the ring, boy. Cannot be trusted.
Nice shot.
Silence that ring, boy.
I don't know how.
Silence that ring, boy.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir. Another map. Bet we'll find something useful here. Soul Leader.
And a traveler. Guard up. Enemies ahead!
His armor's low! A dead Soul Leader. What's a Soul Leader even doing here? What do you mean it's your fault?
Boy, ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore.
Focus up!
How's that?
I see improvement.
Says his workshop is up there. But I know. Don't trust the talking ring. Please, just listen. Invari's crew did something bad here. He's glad you destroyed his lab, and he's sorry he kept trying to trick us. His hammer is just through this gate.
This is a fine hammer.
Invari says thank you. Can we keep him?
We will talk to the blue one. Boy.
Yes, sir. Okay, that's going in the journal.
You find that hammer, or you too busy looting every keyhole and cranny?
Here, the alchemist's hammer. His spirit is a nuisance.
Yeah, Anvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
A trapped soul's what I need to give your reward some extra oomph. You don't want it?
Father, we can't do that. Here, you hold on to it. He's really useful, I promise.
Fine. So long as he proves his worth.
Kid's a bit of a softie, huh? Well, he'll grow out of it. Time for another break anyways.
Well, you gentlemen certainly know how to get around. I know I've been up in a mountain for a while now, but since when do the dead not stay dead? A little resurrection among friends is one thing, I can hardly complain. But it's as if hell itself is shambling into Midgard.
Freya said the world was out of balance. That somebody meddled with forces.
Oh, that's plain to see. And Odin is the king of meddlers. But I shudder to think what he did to cause this. Perhaps it involves the Valkyries. That'd be playing a dangerous game indeed.
Mm-hmm. He's already played that game and won.
have a question. If Ymir was the first giant, where did he come from?
In the beginning, there was Ganungagok, the great void. There were no realms yet, only primordial forces. There was fire, and there was ice. And there in the void they met and produced...
Water?
more than water. The mystic lifeblood of something entirely new. From this water, Ymir took form and became a being of pure creation and chaos, mother and father to all that came after.
Even the Aesir?
Aye. Every god, man, and beast came first from Ymir's flesh. Though it was the Aesir who thought themselves so superior that they should hold dominion over the rest of creation. It was Odin who took arms against his creator and spilled Ymir's lifeblood with his spear. A necessary evil, he would say, to bring order to the realms. From Ymir's torn flesh, Odin would fashion the realm of Midgard for his own. Called himself All-Father, as if he was the creator, and not the creator's destroyer. A small, covetous tyrant.
Ymir?
Huh? Oh. Sorry, my boy. You know, I think it best we just end it there, actually.
See, it's the funny thing, the giants are the ones that created the gods.
Treasures from all different realms.
It's like the
Do you think
giants
that
are,
Fafnir went to Alfheim
in many
too?
ways, are
I do not know.
a lot higher than they are.
We go to the storeroom to collect anything useful for our journey, not to learn more about the dwarf.
Fafnir was a rather interesting fellow, little brother. Perhaps I'll tell you a story one day.
Same with the bloody Titans. Look at Zeus's father, he was Kronos, and Kronos is a Titan.
Hey, Sindri, could you take a look at this?
Honestly, I don't have much else going on right now. Ah, offerings to Tyr. These are quite rare, you know.
Why?
Well, you know Odin, not the biggest fan of Tyr. I thought he destroyed all of these.
Of course not.
Poor Fafnir. There's a fine line between ambition and greed, you know.
Hey, Sindri, have you met Mimir?
If you mean the severed head that keeps blinking at me, please, keep it away. There is no possible way that's hygienic.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely to see you too, Sindri. Knob.
Why? Is that a piece of my braided mistletoe arrow adorning your quiver strap? Oh, a little memento of your good pal, Sindri? I'm so terribly touched.
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. One of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost walls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to someone who'd use it for good. She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say, Madurin sem Gengur, Egen Vigum Hans.
Gengur I.
That's right. That's impressive. I see a lot of her in your eyes. You know?
Thanks, Sindri.
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't. I won't. I'll come back later.
Be careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore since all the people left. I mean, I hate to generalize, but, mostly they just try to kill you.
Good tip.
I know it's not my business, but if I were you, I'd wash off that symbol painted on your neck.
We were told it would help protect us. Was that a lie?
Oh, no, it's a protection stave, all right, but you can't render that pigment into paintable texture without blending it with boar urine. And is that really better than death?
Maybe a little.
Well, it's your neck.
Sindri, have you always been so...
Clean? Huh. Don't I wish. No, I was just as unsanitary as the next dwarf until the day a Vanir witch set me straight. She discovered with her magic there are hundreds of thousands of tiny beasties on everything around us. Oh, so small you can't even see them.
No.
It's true. And if they get inside you, they make you sick. But the witch told me there's one wood, the oak, that's a natural deterrent. Stops the beasties from spreading. So now, I make all my handles from oak. See? I think of these things. Okay, back to work.
Reavers.
Uh-oh. They must have gotten here first.
Right in your head. Hey, I heard that.
There's something up there.
There was something up there. I'm poking Odin's eye. I'm happy with that. I'm done with this enchanted dust. What do I need it for?
Atreus, follow me. Locked. Find another entrance.
Eternal Frost. 5,030 gold.
That solves that treasure map. Whoa.
Boy.
It's another one of those maps. Looks like the Reavers made it inside. I hope they didn't take all the treasure. pots and Draugr. No magical treasure, and no whetstone.
Keep your expectations low, boy, and you will never be disappointed. They caught you off guard.
I wasn't expecting them.
Exactly.
Be ready!
There's nothing but poison in this one, and a stupid bird statue.
And useful resources. The main reason we are here, boy. However, many of these chests have been emptied.
Probably by the Reavers. I hope they didn't take Cedric's whetstone. I have a good feeling about this. Maybe we'll even find the whetstone.
Remember what I told you about expectations, boy.
Keep them low. I remember. Still, good feeling. So much for my good feeling. I was ready for them this time.
I saw.
So I should keep my expectations low, but always expect an attack?
It is a delicate balance. Expect the worst, assume nothing, and always anticipate an attack.
Sure is a lot to remember. Still no whetstone. And only one room left. I know I shouldn't hope, but do you think we'll find it there?
No.
Back to piss on my corpse, you ungrateful little... who are you two?
We're looking for a whetstone. Have you seen it?
Aye, there was one in this room. My son sharpened his dagger on it, right before stabbing me in the back.
What?
Little bastard thought it was his turn to lead my crew. I was hard on him, sure. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I did the same thing to my dad when I was his age.
He killed his own father?
Where is he now?
Ha! He may be a bastard, but he's my bastard. You'll get no help from me, fool.
Then his dagger will help.
Hey! That's mine! Hey!
Come, boy. We are leaving.
Quite a formidable duo.
Why would his son betray him like that? Kill his own father? Over some treasure? Seems so greedy.
Remember what I told you, boy. Pursue nothing.
Well, sure. He didn't seem like a great father, but...
You only know half the story.
Yes.
Ready yourself around!
You, didn't happen to find that whetstone, perchance?
We found no whetstone. This dagger belongs to the Reaver who took it.
They took most of the good stuff.
Oh? Well, here, take this. In exchange for the dagger. The dagger you brought me is quite interesting. An artless design, but the construction is sound. Where in the temple did you find this?
In a Reaver's back.
Oh. Oh.
He mentioned he was part of a larger clan. Maybe they took the whetstone?
Quite possibly. I know I've seen this design before. Where were you even carrying those? Or, never mind it.
There's something down there. We can beach the boat here.
Gulfik, you were taken from this realm too early.
Ah, good. The special chisel is ahead, past this gate.
This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once, named Thamur. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And? What happened next?
You'll see.
Thor killed him. Oh no. He fell in a village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty clawbag just got lucky. Tip of one, yes. A very, very giant chisel. Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His idea. What happened to the survivors?
Oh, Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
You know what? I'm gonna leave this here because I'm actually feeling really tired now. A tough couple of days. Alright folks, well I'll be on periodically throughout the weekend, so I'll see you guys when I see you. If not, then enjoy and take care. Adios.